bit of loading screen, but all sound goes through, so yeah. Watch whatever the heck you say for however long until we fully start.
Alright.
Alrighty then.
Time to host your channel now.
Humu. I swear I either picked that up somewhere else or I've picked it up off of Kiari. I'm not sure.
It's so...
Okay.
We both met Kiari. Wait, did you just happen to meet them? Or...
How does one put it? A friend from uni became a VTuber, said VTuber became acquainted with Casca, then I became acquainted with Casca through there, and then Casca dragged me into Mahjong once where I absolutely destroyed both him and Kiari. Multiple times.
Shit. Oh dear. How did I meet Kiari? Ducky raided me.
Ah, okay.
And then I was like, damn Kiari, you kinda cute. She's like, no you. I was like, alright. And then you found me because I collabed with her.
Yep.
Small world.
Very small world. Good lord. Too small.
Too small. So how can I, like, host someone?
Normally there's a host button.
Oh, so I just go to your channel, right?
You go to your creator dashboard and it should be like, it should be a button similar to that of, yeah. Should be a button similar to that of rating someone.
Well, I need to add the button. Fuck.
Yeah, because normally these days things work off of, normally works off of auto host if you've set that up. Alright, moderator view up and create a dashboard.
Oh dear. I see my viewers in your chat.
Your viewers slowly creeping in. Yep. As it happens, as it happens. Hey, hey, thanks for the host.
Oh no, the DMs are flooding in.
Hey.
I was told there was gonna be cake.
Oh god. If you need a drink, go ahead and take a drink, I suppose.
Okay. Thank you.
Hum.
Time to drink some spicy water. I don't have any mixers right now. That's horrible.
Don't worry, it's triple distilled water. You'll be oh god, you sound like you're pouring a lot.
I need a lot.
That is a lot of vodka.
Let's see. How many times distilled is absolute? I don't know.
Absolute. Let's see. Absolute vodka.
Stop raiding my leg. My keg. Are we say-so today? I'm always.
Don't worry.
Always.
I've had some ridiculous guests on here before. It's why I've been a bit hesitant in posting some of the interview VODs, or the next set of interview VODs, because they are some of them are very spicy.
Oh, so we're not say-so today.
You don't particularly have to be. You can be as you will.
Why does it smell like rat poison?
It's 40%
Why do I know
alcohol.
what rat poison smells like?
I wouldn't be particularly
Oh,
surprised.
maybe because I'm a rat and people keep trying to fucking kill me.
Oi. Told to make myself a bit louder. Alright, here we go. Let's increase the gain a bit.
Volume.
What? Oh, wait.
Alright, I should add everyone in my server real quick.
Hold on.
Oh wait, never mind. Someone's already done that.
Ah. More or less explains why this many people have shown up already.
Oh, dude. Why am I scared of drink? Okay, it's fine.
Don't worry, I have water of my own here as well.
Should have drank it straight.
You probably shouldn't. Get some ice cubes at the very least. Or at least get yourself a chaser.
Yeah, I've got a chaser.
Yep, just close enough, I suppose.
Creaming soda and vodka? Let's see.
It's not too bad a combination, I'd say.
That's alright.
Hey. Worst comes to worst in my case, I will probably grab some whiskey as well.
Nice.
Alright, one sec. Just gonna do some last minute prep and or something a bit last minute. Solve that. Alright then. Well,
Yeah, I should put this on my Twitter. I don't even, dude. Compared to you, Kiari, and everyone else, I really don't use Twitter.
I barely use it either. But half of my posts are usually me being hungover or telling myself to drink water.
Well, you have 6 times my followers on Twitter.
A lot of that just came from when I posted out my original design. When that design came out, yeah, a lot of the follows came along.
So
maybe only about 200 of those are from my own effort, essentially.
I didn't even. Yeah, I'm bad with networking, obviously.
Networking is just something to get used to eventually.
Or now I can get you guys to help me with it. Nice.
God damn. Alright then.
Another shot.
Another shot. If you take one now, I'll take one then.
Let's go.
Alright. And I don't really
I
have
wonder
a
if
shot
like
glass,
Kiari and the bunch of watching.
odds are. Hey. Anyhow, bottoms up, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. That went down a bit awful. Oh god.
Drinking contest stream?
Drinking
Interview
contest? Do you really want to die?
No.
Because at the very least, I'm confident enough to outdrink you.
Really now?
Yes.
Really? Out drinking a pilot? Bruh.
Try me. Try out drinking a bartender.
Alright, buddy.
Rather than a bartender, I'm a writer, so, yes. Writers drink a lot. It is just something that happens.
That's how you get your spiciest of ideas.
Yeah, 50-50. In the other cases, it was either being high as a kite or absolutely sleep deprived.
Nice. First sentence I hear upon joining, do you really want to die?
Alright then, I suppose in that case, every time we go to a new question, at least a new question that I've written down, then yeah, take a shot, take a shot.
Oh.
Let's see if you can survive that much.
Alright.
And if you can, then yeah, a pilot who drinks. Up to their word. In which case, since we're just about to begin the interview, one more for the road.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh shit, that's me. Goodness. Yo.
Hey.
You make a monster.
50-50.
Introduce myself, right?
Yes. By all means, welcome to the show. Introduce yourself.
I'm a spastic, totally not foul-mouthed tanuki. That is absolutely cracked at Apex, alright? I'm pretty outgoing and inclusive, but I'm not the best at serious situations. Like this one. I really, really, really like cute things. Like, holy hell. Like, I squeak over cute shit, like, every fucking day. But, my range of what I find cute is probably bigger than the average person. I find non-cute things cute.
Shite, Casca's here already.
Oh dear. Like Sasha? Oh, yes, I tend to like my predators. Oh yeah, I'm a tanuki. I said that, motherfuckers. Everyone keeps calling me a rat or a mouse. I don't know why. Do I give off that vibe to you, Eager?
Do you want to know?
Yeah?
At the very least, I knew you were tanuki, but rat was the second impression.
Rat!
Cat.
Oh yeah, okay. I probably meme shit like a rat a lot, and I like that rat dance gif more than I should, but at least I don't rat in games, alright?
You seem to be the kind that charges right into the thick of it, anyhow. Alright, in which case, let's move on to this next question. Do be prepared to take your next shot.
Oh dear. Oh dearie.
Alright, so what exactly inspired your design at current? So VTuber design, what inspired it?
What inspired it? Well, I guess the first bit of obvious, it was kind of inspired by my pilot uniform, but also Fubuki.
Oh, Fubuki.
Yeah, she has quite a few outfits, but you know, she has like her weird gamer outfit jacket thing. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for that. But I always had like a thing for white, silverish hair, and the hairstyle is, ooh, you guys play Genshin, right? You know, fucking your boy Venti? Yeah, that motherfucker. I got so obsessed. I was like, holy shit, those side braids make anyone cute. And so, yeah, I grew it out. And I was like, let's go. And my hair, the ribbon things. I used to have like a maid headdress thing, but like I ain't no bottom bitch, so square up.
Wait.
And I think the last bit, the bobby pin sort of thing. Yeah, I'm so sick of like my hair stabbing my eyeballs out, so that's that. What about blue?
Oh, that guy. Yeah, side braid. That he made it. That the fella specifically said was one of his bigger parts of his design. Just the braid needed to be there.
Spicy water.
Spicy water. Did you just drink again?
Yep.
Eh? Oh man. I'll just ask now. How good are you at binge drinking?
Binge drinking, like, what does it mean contextually? Like,
Binge drinking, the formal definition is if you have 4 or more drinks within an hour. Or 4 or more standard drinks within an hour.
I always binge drink. I'm not very good at spacing out my drinks.
I'll keep that in mind in case you start dying towards the second half.
Cause I'm an idiot, right? Sometimes I'm like, I wanna feel tipsy, and then so I drink like 2 shots, and then after like a minute, I'm like, man, this is so slow, and then I take like another one, and then 15 minutes later, I'm like, bruh. Yeah. I'll try and space it out this time. It's time for another one. Shut up.
It is practically time for another one if we move on to this next question, unless I have anything to question about this design. Oh, right, yeah. I should probably mention when it came to the pixel work for the loading screen, etc., I normally do all of those myself just to see people's design considerations and what works, what doesn't particularly work. In your case, I was more or less like, God, there are a deceptive amount of fine extra details, essentially.
I like my gamer hoodie.
The hoodie was something that... Hoodies are normally something a little bit more on the difficult side to replicate in pixel art, so I decided to omit it this time. As for the rest of your design, the good colors. Easy to work with, at the very least.
It's pretty understated, if that makes sense. Yep. What does understated mean? Why did I even use that?
Understated doesn't stand out as much.
Oh yeah. But it is a clean look, I guess.
Yeah, it works a lot nicer because it saves me the issue of having to do like a full-on gradient. Because some people's designs, I've had one person which had theirs go from like a violet into like a cyan, and that was just absolute hell to try and replicate. Yours, on the other hand, clean jacket, easy enough to do.
I mean, the pilot uniform is pretty simple. It usually is black and white, but sometimes it's white and navy, so yeah.
Alright, in which case, next question up here is... this one will probably be on the interesting side of things. Do you play into your lore very often? In which case, you mentioned you're a Tanuki, a pilot. How much do you play into that? How much do you make use of it?
It's pretty like an extension of me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. The Tanuki thing came about because my mom called me a Tanuki. It was pretty much like what she called me when I grew up, because I didn't get enough sleep. I mean, even when I got enough sleep, I had like really noticeable eye bags, right? And I just had rings around my eyes, and God, people are gonna make huge balls joke. Yeah, I've got huge nuts. Right? But yeah, I think they were kind of trashy and mischievous, and yeah, okay, my bedroom wasn't exactly tidy. Fuck you, but yeah, that is why she called me a Tanuki. But do I play into it? I think, yeah, I am a statue of good luck. I'm fucking blessed. And the pilot thing, yeah, I'm not the most responsible pilot in real life, nor am I as my extension. It's like, planes, man, fucking like I only took it seriously when I was doing my like aviation exam. But no, I like making plane jokes. They're pretty fucking lame, but like it's like like I don't really know if it's like a character thing. It's just I never really I tried being into like other things, you know, like IT and shit. Like, I was good at programming, but like, fuck, it was boring. And planes just interested me.
Planes.
Yeah.
Remind me that if I ever take a flight in the near future, I should probably be careful.
Nah. Come on. He doesn't want like a free zero G experience.
Eh. Oi. Oh god. Oh Christ, why is your chat like this?
Y'all bet.
Plain jokes right up.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Okay, speaking of which, so next question here is rather simple. How is it like being a pilot, per se?
Oh, before 2020, it was pretty much my meaning of life.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah. It's the reason it also inspired my character and design as well, right? Most tanukis would be, I guess, like brown, orangey, and whatnot, but white tanukis exist, but they're rare as shit. Pretty much represents that I'm somewhat of an outcast because I grew up in Japan and my entire family is like in the medical field, right? And I was the one kid who was like, man, fuck med school, yuck. Like, it was just gross. Like, you know how I did that movie Night with You and whatnot the other day, right? Oh god. Blood is just gross. Everything's just gross, like yuck. And yeah, I didn't want to become a doctor. But it was really hard.
I could imagine. Medical field would be rough, to say the least.
And yeah, it sucked when you'd have like family reunion and whatnot, and your family would just I'm like, this is my dream, this is what I do, and all they could do was like make plane crashing jokes, just like bruh. Yeah. It was can I expand on my journey of becoming a pilot?
Oh, by all means, go for it.
So it was an interesting journey. They were like dead set on like not supporting me on it because they wanted me to do medicine school, right? They could more than afford taking me to like pilot school, I guess, but they're like, nah, fuck you. So moved to Australia and got a shitty fucking job at Pizza Hut, right? $8 an hour?
Wait,
like,
what?
am I, a fucking slave?
Wait, I thought our minimum wage was better than that.
Dude, you want to know who my manager was? Steven. Yeah.
Fuck.
Right.
Fuck.
It wasn't his fault, but like, pay was fucking dog shit, and like, people I work with fucking suck.
Wait, I forgot that
in
guy actually.
more ways than one.
Shit.
Yeah, right. And I collected that money, low key joined, Air Force cadets and that shit. Fucking cringe, right? But it's the only way I could afford to do like pilot training, Pretty much, I just had to pay for like plane rental and fuel, but like the instructors were free, at least. I saved my money, worked whilst I was studying in high school, and yeah, I got my first pilot's license, but it was only a recreational pilot's license. I could still fly a plane by myself, but like, couldn't really do too much about it. You can't really fly commercially. So, I kept trying, studied high school. I didn't think I was that bright. Like, I was really good at what I had interest with, but I wasn't really interested in many things, but hey.
Don't worry, you did better than my lot as far as I'm concerned. Odds are.
Yeah. found loopholes, figure out how the ATAR system worked,
Oi.
picked my courses accordingly, and I managed to get over an ATAR of 90, right? And
right.
so my parents were like, so I guess you can, do med school, like, if you choose. That means you're capable of it. So finally, they stopped being so fucking shit. And yeah, and then that's when I started commercial pilot training. It was really life-changing and fun. It made me cry and die inside and everything. Imagine having a flight at like 7 a.m., right?
Oh.
You needed to be at the
7
airport.
Is, yeah.
No, not only that. You need to be like at the airport at least an hour early, right?
Yep.
So that means you need to be at the airport at 6, meaning you need to start driving 30 minutes or an hour before that, meaning you need to get up before that to wake up and shit.
Yep.
And get your flight bag and iron your uniform. I mean, usually people should iron the uniform the night before, but like, fuck that shit. Sometimes I didn't even iron my shit. I just fucking wore a jacket around fucking gear.
Oh, God.
Then I get told off. But yeah, which means you have to wake up at 3 or 4 for like a 7 a.m. departure. It was fucking AIDS, but hey, at least I don't know, sometimes I get imposter syndrome, but like you can't pretend you know how to fly a plane,
Yeah.
I passed my test and I made myself proud, and finally my parents thought I was worth something, I guess. I mean, it's not really worth trying to prove yourself to meh people, but like, I don't know, they still meant a lot to me, I guess. And I think Asian parents just want you to do better than them. But fuck med school, man. AIDS.
I almost went down that exact same route going to med school. But I became a game designer instead, so yeah. Great. And a freelance writer. And now my folks are just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. But
yeah, after all of that, getting into audio mixing instead, and now I pretty much have a role at a certain broadcast, but yeah,
nice.
Fun how that is.
Oh, that was pretty much, suck my cock or said fuck you. Okay, that was pretty much the highlight of my life, until 2020 came.
Oh.
Yeah,
yes, my shares took a very sharp dip for a reason.
International flights getting cancelled, captains losing their jobs, airline pilots like moving down the ranks so they can take up like
Take up
domestic
work,
jobs and like medevac and flight instructing and shit. So I'm just like a fresh graduate, right? And so, I'd be like the least hireable. But I'd be able to take up those like general aviation jobs, right? Like,
But when someone just needs a plane flown, basically.
Yeah. Royal Flying Doctor, plane, like, skydivers and shit, and jobs like that. Which is fine, it's decent pay and you build up your flight hours and eventually you can join an airline, but there goes fucking that. And it was shit for everyone. I can't really complain because there's pilots that are a lot older than me that have been just pretty much made redundant because not only that airlines are fucked, like pilots are screwed as well because not only that pilots are fucked, airlines are fucked as well because like they lose so much money. And
definitely,
if they were to hire like those fully experienced pilots back again, it costs them like $500,000 a year because their salaries are huge. But they need to hire like newer pilots, so that pretty much makes them completely redundant now. And that's just fucked. So yeah, it's shit for fucking everyone, and I don't know. I felt like an idiot. I felt that, like, I don't know, I made a good decision to follow my dreams and do what I liked, but then I instantaneously get fucked upside down, you know? It just felt really demoralizing.
Unfortunate timing for the most part, I would say.
Man, I thought I made a good decision, but I don't know, I'm still young, I'm not 20 yet. People say that I've done quite well for my age, and I shouldn't worry too much, but I don't know. With Asian parent pressure and the climate of things, I just feel like adulting sucks. I just need money, fucking bills, you know. Fuck, the expensive here is so expensive and shit, man, and fucking car insurance and cost of having a car in New South Wales.
Yeah, don't you love paying registry?
Imagine like going to school in Sydney and kind of growing up here and then just realizing you can't even afford to stay in your own fucking city anymore because it's just so fucking expensive.
Hey, housing bubble is interesting.
Yeah, it's not fun. So I felt like I was fucked.
The irony here is there's quite a few empty houses now. Because when international buyers came in, that was that kind of affair.
Housing prices are cheaper now, but like, man, my job, my pilot's license, kind of fucking useless, you know. Like, man, I can't even fucking leave 5 kilometers of my house anymore.
Yeah, LGA restrictions are god awful at current.
Yeah, but yeah, it's okay. Because I picked up streaming. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I picked up streaming because
we'll shift over to the question. Yeah. So, what exactly drew you specifically to VTubing, streaming, that kind of culture?
Okay, another shot. Another. Oh dear. Oh, my face is so red. That's what happens when you're Asian, right?
Yeah, Asian flush is fairly common. So one more, if you're working at a bar, you more or less have to consider, is the fella actually like completely dead drunk, or is it just the genes?
Goodbye!
You sound like that. Yeah, that sounded like suffering on your side.
Yeah, we Gucci. Let's go, baby. Hi. Okay, so what drew me to VTubing? Well, I always was an inclusive person, and since like quarantine, I pretty much lived on Discord, right? And I was pretty much the one gamer slash e-girl that really liked talking to everyone. Oh, yeah? And I really wanted to game with everyone. So, you know, if you're a female and you're like, hey, can I apply for mod? And then the neckbeard would go, oh yeah, you can become a moderator. It's like easy, you know? And then everyone just bows down to you, cause girl, mod, give me attention and shit. Yeah. Pretty much did that all the time. Whew, let's go. I'm the fucking queen, a sketty spaghetti. Then yeah, pretty much like screen shared and like played Apex. Not Apex, played like COD and like League with people. League is a shit game.
Yes,
Stop.
It is. Please no.
Shit fucking games. No. Alright. But yeah, people I don't know, I was really charismatic, I suppose. And despite having a lot of followers slash friends, I was still down to earth. So a lot of people are like, hey, you should become a VTuber. I'm like, the fuck? I was like, I don't have any streaming or like YouTubing experience or whatever, and I didn't know what Kizuna AI was. I saw the AI and I was like, oh, it's a fucking robot. Why do they seem so human?
A lot of people think that at first, yeah.
And my mom and sister are like otakus, right? No, my auntie's a proper otaku. Mom's just kind of like half quarantine started, and she pretty much just like played Candy Crush and shit, right? I like watch VTubers in the background, and I'd walk in to the living room, right? And I'd see, I'm like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck are VTubers? Mom, what are you watching, bruh? Like the TV would be on the background, we'd be having dinner, I'd be sitting next to my dad and my sister, and mom would be watching Ayama or fucking some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I was like, what? That's so weird. And then like, when the clips of Corona started exploding, I was like, holy shit, this is so cute, Corona.
God damn it.
Oh my goodness, I want to be like you.
I see.
No, not really. I was like, holy shit, Corona really made VTubing explode. I think it was Kizuna, but then like, the next wave was Corona, you know?
Corona?
And Fubiki as well. Like, Scataman. Yeah. And then I was like, man, that's it. I wish. And then fast forward like a couple of months, I was like, everyone kept teasing me about it. Like, when Hololive Ian and Niji Sanji Ian came out, my friends were like, dude, you gotta do this. I was like, you know what, I totally would, but like, I don't have any streaming experience, and my voice is fucking ugly.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, that's not. And I didn't have any experience, so time went on. I was kind of getting like really depressed because of the COVID situation, but then I was like, I have time, fuck it, why not? Right? Like, every time auditions came out, my friends would spam it, and everyone would DM me, be like, hey, you should become a VTuber. I was like, I can't, I don't have any experience, you know?
Homo.
Then it just, I was like, you know what, fuck it, fine, I'll stream. And yeah, I talked to people that knew artists and whatnot. Thank you, Ten. I don't know if you're here or not, but thank you for making my dream come true. Yeah, got my model rigged and shit, and yeah, I planned my debut. Like I said, I'm not good at serious situations, so I had people help me write out my thing on Reddit. I wrote out my thing on Reddit to like, kind of self-promote for my debut.
Hey.
And yeah, it happened. Like, it was so weird, but like, I was not expecting so many people to watch my fucking debut, right?
Oh, how many showed up?
I was like, holy hell, so many people showed up, and it made me so happy. But also, I mean, 80% of that debut was just me like, cringing at myself.
That bad, huh? That bad?
Yeah, but
Wonder if anyone has a recording of it.
It made me so happy, and I gained loyal followers, and I pretty much hit my 2-month anniversary since debut only like almost 2 weeks ago. So yeah, it hasn't been that long, but I'm almost at 3,000 followers. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but
you're doing exceptionally well then, pretty much.
Yeah.
Main thing is, if you just regularly stream and stream good quality content, then yeah, people come watch. Pretty much.
Yeah. Quality. Yeah, sure. Quality.
Quality.
Sure.
Christ.
Quality content.
Alright then. Oh.
Okay, water.
Here's the debut. I see. Give me a second here. Oh, link is blanked out. Feels bad. DM
Oh,
that to me
dear.
later. DM me. So
Alright.
later. Yeah.
Sure.
Hey. All right. Let's see then. Next question up, which means yes, if you haven't taken a drink already, by all means, take a drink.
Really? More? Fine.
Hey.
Also, oh dear. My hands are shaking. Trying to hold the bottle still.
Oh, yeah. Wait. How much are you pouring? Hold up.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
This is fine, I suppose. Yeah, this is probably fine. Good lord.
Another one.
Hey. Anyhow, this next question's a rather simple one, depending on who you ask anyhow. What are your particular thoughts on the indie VTuber scene? So, other indie VTubers, your experiences with them, that kind of stuff.
Not really sure what scene means, but I don't know. I think if it is what I think it is, it's great. It's really a really liberating way to express yourself, and I think you can agree with that, you know? Especially if you're like somewhat introverted or something, or you want to express yourself in a cute way or a spastic way, or I don't know, something like that. And you want to get yabai out of yourself. But Kiari. But
most definitely.
yeah, it's really fun. I honestly didn't think I would come this far in such a short amount of time. I mean, I like having like a loyal crowd or group of people that watch me, but to see new names every day and like just people enjoying me being me, it's just like, holy shit, this is so fucking awesome, you know? And yeah, I think it's needed. Like, yeah, you're not really bound to like, you know, fucking an agency and shit. You can just be yabai, but not TOS levels of yabai. Even though I'm sure y'all fucking broke it.
I remember something about a microwave at some point, but anyway.
We don't talk about it. I'm a microwave.
God damn it.
But yeah, it's I love really meeting new people and seeing them get really excited when I raid them and vice versa. And collabing with people, it's just like, holy shit, this is, I don't know, it's really cool. So, yeah, it's a really good community. Until my Apex sweaters come out, but it's fine. It's fine. It's mostly wholesome.
I will have to ask as the next question then. Why so much Apex?
This is what I asked myself, right?
Oh yeah?
I debuted as a fucking variety streamer, right? I was like, hey guys, hee, I'm cute and say so and shit. So yeah, come by, I'm gonna play like cute games and stuff. I honestly wanted to do like visual novels, to be completely fucking honest, right? But
visual novels.
I just enjoyed Apex at the time because it's what most people were playing, and I just enjoyed it. It was a better PUBG. PUBG was fucking ass shit, you know? And like I was just like, okay, I'll stream it. And then when people came by and watched me, they're like, man, why are you so slow at looting? Why are you rotating so slowly? I'm like, why are you fucking backseating me? I'm literally just like a female VTuber streamer, like, chill. You know? I attracted so many backseat gamers and sweaters and shit, and it got to the point where I was like, you know what? I like this game, and I want you all to shut the fuck up. So then came the Mika tryhard arc, right?
Oh. Do elaborate.
I got myself a coach because they came across my stream and I guess they saw. I don't think they saw my potential, but they saw my extreme willingness to get better, right? And so I was so touched by that because when I asked people how do I get better, they just responded with just aim, forehead. It really made me angry. Like, what do you mean just fucking aim? That doesn't tell me anything. They're like, oh, I don't know, just fucking just play more. That was the most useless shit. Cause some people fucking play all day, every day, but they're just shit, you know? If they don't get taught the right stuff, don't learn the right techniques, they just suck. And that's how people stay bronze despite being level 10,000 in Overwatch. Yeah, I'm looking at you. But
hi. Sorry for being a shitter.
But yeah, no, I met Sprobius and he is an awesome person. He told me that my sensitivity was too high. I was really good at CSGO and stuff, but like because most FPS games have like low time to kill. Oh yeah. So you pretty much kill them with like 3 bullets and shit, but Apex takes fucking ages because of shields and shit. So you needed to dish out consistent damage, right? So your tracking needed to be good, right? Opposed to flicking. What I specialized in was like flicking and like...
Oh yeah, for CS, you're aiming for the one tap.
Yeah. So when he saw that, he said, I think you should definitely lower sensitivity and like focus on tracking. So I did that. And he noticed that I used scroll wheel to change weapons, and that was shit. I was like, yeah, I don't use 1 and 2. And I didn't realize how bad that was until like I changed it. It got really hard to get used to at first, but then I got used to it. I lowered my sensitivity like less than half, and then like my first initial shots are always on point because I was good at flicking, right? But then my tracking and everything just became better.
Yeah.
And I don't like. I played Genshin Impact as well, and you know how there's this shiny shit everywhere. It's like, oh, I want that. I want to get this food and like ores and shit. That was me with Apex. I just wanted to fucking loot. It was my looting simulator. I didn't give a shit about killing people, so I had to get rid of that habit and
efficient looting, basically.
Yeah, efficient looting, shield swapping, all that shit, and aiming better. And then I went from someone who would struggle to get gold, but then after that training arc, in less than a month, I went from that person who kept getting bullied by chat to a person who can get 2 accounts of diamond really easily. Like, y'all can't fucking say shit now. If anyone fucking ego peeps me in my chat, I'll be like, 1v1 me right now. Right fucking now. Log on. And I do it. And I fucking 10-0'd like at least 2 people by now.
Oh, I've witnessed a couple of them.
Yeah, fucking... my fucking viewers. Alright.
Whoa.
So like... don't even at me. Yeah, no. And I also, of course, I genuinely really like the game and I want to keep getting better. It's, oops, sorry if y'all thought it was going to be a variety stream. Like, I'm trying, but it's just what I have fun with. And like, there's no point of like forcing yourself to do something that you don't enjoy because, the viewers feel your mood as well. Like, if you're all gloomy and shit, it's not that enjoyable, And I guess my viewers like listening to me death slam when stupid shit happens. Yeah, that's why so much Apex. I love it and I want to keep getting better. But yeah, the occasional Phasmo stream and shit is really fun too. Yeah. Yeah.
I
so
still can't
that's
handle
that.
Phasmo personally. God damn it.
Oh dear. We've got to play sometime.
Sometimes, sure. As long as a certain wolf doesn't decide, yes, let's screw over Eco.
Yeah, third imposter.
Yeah. And yeah, there's. Oh right. Let's see. Your viewers do seem to interact a lot with your stream as well, mainly in just coming in and playing and whatnot.
Oh, Sasha.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, what was your question? I saw what Sasha wrote and I just died.
Let's see. So you tend to have a lot of your viewers come in, play alongside you and whatnot. Any particular reason behind it? Do you just enjoy meeting more people, etc.?
Yeah, that's I guess a part of my inclusive side. I just know what it's like when you get excluded from shit. Well, I don't know. I in high school, in group projects or like in sport teams, I get chosen, right? But then I don't know. I'm just a really empathetic person, and there's always that one kid who you wouldn't want to choose on your soccer team or your fucking dodgeball team or your fucking group assignment, you know. And they're just like, oof. It just sucks. And so I'm like, no, fucking send it. Let's go. I don't care if you're shit. Just don't be a console player. Oh.
Don't be a console.
Don't fucking use a controller, bro. Don't even fucking. No,
don't use a controller. Imagine someone
it's
using Joy-Cons to play the game.
I like talking to people, right? But console, they can't really join your Discord and talk to you whilst gaming. So it's like,
yeah, it's a bit troublesome in that regard.
Yeah, it's a bit troublesome, and like, fuck you and your aim assist. Sorry. But yeah,
if there's one shooter out there you'll definitely hate, then it's probably Destiny 2. Yep. That game is almost entirely built around aim assist. Even keyboard mouse players have aim assist.
Damn. Yeah, I just like meeting new people and befriending people, but I guess people kind of get a bit too clingy. I'm still trying to learn how to deal with that, but it'll come with time.
Hey, for that it's mostly the case of being able to hold parasocial relations rather than just straight relations. Because it is something that will occur as you get bigger anyhow. Because then you won't be able to keep track of literally everyone in your chat. Maybe you'll remember a couple of regulars here and there. And some people will stand out. But eventually it's just going to come a time where it becomes a massive flow of just messages and you'd have no idea what the hell is going on. Especially if you have to divide your attention between Apex and chat itself anyhow.
Yeah. That's something I struggle with, like, when my friends want to play, like, competitively with me, like, ranked. It's kind of hard to, like, pay attention to the game and also read chat. Sometimes I need to be more, I guess, assertive that, like, yeah, I'll read chat later and like focus on the game. But like, I keep looking to my second monitor. I was like, do I look cute? Am I saying stuff weird? Shit, did I answer that question? It's like I'm so conscious about what comes out of my mouth. Oh god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Hi.
Alright then, let's shift on to this next question then. So, what are your favorite kinds of streams? So whether it's to stream a particular thing yourself or whether it is to watch or tune in on someone's stream?
I just really like, favorite, well, I'll say my two favorites, I guess.
Go for it.
I really like, just bubbly people that are giggly and have like a spastic circus like friend group and play with. you know, I really do appreciate like watching pros be pros, right? But yeah, it's just really serious and toxic sometimes. And when I see friends having fun and trolling and laughing their asses off, it's just I like seeing people happy, and that's one of the reasons why I became a VTuber as well. Like, not only do I like the attention and meeting new people, I like making people happy, and that's why I like playing with my viewers as well. Yeah, and I also just like watching chill art streams, like, you know, Ina from Hololive.
Yeah.
Oh god, she's such a vibe. She's adorable and chill and just relaxing. That's why I watched Waterman as well.
Oh,
I know,
okay.
she's just chill. Yeah. Yeah, giggly, cutesy people like Sasha.
Who happens to be right here, yes.
And her alluring voice. Yeah. Yeah.
That voice of hers is a murder
favorite.
weapon of its own, but anyway. Let's see. Alright, what was the next question I had here? Because I think I omitted this question that I have on my OBS. Right. Suppose I'll ask this one now. Audience appeal, so what kind of audience do you find yourself attracting? Or rather, what kind of audience do you... what kind of audience do you think you attract, and what do you actually attract?
Oh, okay, so... I feel like I would... Well, when I first started streaming, people called me like Australian Akayu, right? Because I'm not really like lolly like yeah, how most VTubers speak in a really high pitch and whatnot. And it's just too tiring. Like, I can speak like that, but like, fuck that noise. I just, you know, want to just sound chill, like Akayu and stuff. And people said that I was kind of like that. I was like, damn, that's a gigantic compliment. Akayu's a queen. And Mummy Mia as well. So, what I thought I'd attract was, I don't know, people that just want to hang out and like vibe with me. But what I got was fucking tryhard gamers and people with a lot of money. I was like, you know what, this is weird, but like, fuck yeah. People who wail on fucking Genshin, people who wail on fucking League Sims, people who wail in fucking Apex, they come by and they're like, yo, you kinda cute though. And they just give me money. I was like, pog! Yeah, people would donate money for me just to say,
Christ.
You know? It was just like, yeah, bye, but it's fine. I can live with it. And yeah, I don't know. Some of them are weird, but you know, they have a really good sense of humor, and I'm pretty, yeah, but I'm fucking say sorry. I'm say sorry.
Hey. When one prefaces the word with fucking, then buddy. I'll believe my lie one day. One day.
Yeah.
The West catches up eventually.
But yeah, I'm pretty kind of by myself, so I don't mind my chat. It's kind of funny. And yeah, they've been a really supportive bunch. Like, I kind of have shitty self-esteem, and I get jealous. Like, I saw Kiari, right?
Oh.
And I got really jealous of Kiari. Well, not jealous. More like, I looked up to her, because she sounds cute as shit, and she seemed to have, like, a loyal fan base, and she seemed like she knew what she was doing, but also she was really just being herself, and I just felt so scoffed. Like,
Oh boy.
but yeah, I built my own loyal following, and they're really supportive. I wasn't expecting people to tell me that my voice sounded cute and that my content was fun. Like, I don't know, I just did what I felt was fun, but also I wanted to stand out or like do something spectacular for people, but I don't know, I'm kind of fucking stupid. And like when I see people doing animations and drawing and singing and like collaborations, I'm just like, man, I'm just playing Apex and shit. I felt like I was being really boring, but people are like, nah, it's really fun to watch you play Apex and be yourself and talk about stuff. And like, I really like talking to people off stream as well. So yeah, I got a few like weirdos that kind of like want too much attention. It's kind of like weird, but you know, 99% of my viewers are people that really make my day. Yeah.
Alright, concerning weirdos, what's the worst case you've dealt with?
Oh dear. Well, I hope they're not watching this.
Well, let's hear it. No need to say specific names or anything.
Okay, so there's two people.
Oh yeah? Okay.
There's one person that joined my stream and were like, oh, my grandfather passed away. I'm like, damn, that's really tough, you know? Like, I get it. And I sympathize with them. I gave them my condolences, but then in the same time, it's like, I don't really know you, you know? But I don't really, I'm like, it's whatever. But then it segued into, yeah, my grandfather died, but it's my dream to play with a VTuber, so can you play with me? I'm like, okay. Sure, I'll play with you. And they knew what my favorite weapons were. It's the Vault, right? And I played with them, and unsurprisingly, they were a fucking controller player. And they picked up a Vault, stood next to me, and bowed down to me, and dropped the Vault. And I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, sure. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. My favorite gun. But, yeah. Yeah, it was fine. Like, I didn't mind. I was playing with a viewer, but then it just kept getting weird because they kept DMing me and asking when I'd play, and then they'd say they're from Japan, but then they'd speak to me in very, 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 very clearly Google translated Japanese.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, come on, man, you don't DM a Japanese person Google translated Japanese. That's fucking yabai.
Yep.
And yeah, it was weird, but it's like, whatever, I'll get used to it. Until the next stream, they joined VC, right? And that a really scuffed microphone. Like, I don't like scuffed microphones. Like, come on. just at least try to hear what you sound like before using Discord or like something, because it does get annoying when you're streaming and someone joins with a really fucked up microphone.
Definitely. Yep.
And it's just like, I was like, hey, they weren't even playing with me. But they just joined with a really shit microphone and with their gain maxed out. They wouldn't even say anything. I was like, hey, your gain is kind of fucked. Can you fix it? And they're like, don't be mean to me. My girlfriend died. I was like, what?
Huh.
How many people are gonna die in your life? So it's like I get it. Like,
yeah.
The first time I got it, but this time it was like, okay, now
it seems a bit.
I'm not gonna say that it didn't happen or it happened, but it's just like, I don't know you, and I really think it's wrong to be shoving your personal issues onto a streamer, you know? And yeah, they're like, don't be mean. I'm like, I'm not even being mean. like, I'm just like, your mic is fucked, right?
It's a courtesy thing, more or less. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, I don't need to deal with this, so I won't deal with this, right? And so I was like, hey, can someone ban them law XD? and my mods took care of it, and then they sent me like a fucking love poem and shit. I'm like, didn't you just have a fucking girlfriend? Huh?
Oh
And
my
like,
god. Okay.
and they're like, this is exactly what they said. My bad. You've hated me so much. Ban me from your stream, please. I mean, that's what happened. And they're like, besides, you hate me. Is that what you want? And if you want me gone, fine, I will. I won't annoy you anymore. When you said you're gonna play without me, you were quite annoyed, right? And then they sent me like 10 fucking paragraphs of some like fucking love song. I'm like, okay, what the fuck?
It was Menhera.
Yeah, basically a week or two passed, and then they DM'd me. I'm really sorry, Mika. Forgive me, please. The Bible says, as Christ forgave you, you forgive also. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, so that confirms that you're not Japanese. You know? And they're like, please forgive me. I'll give you anything, just please. Like, why are you guilt tripping me with fucking religion? Like, I have to unban you because Christ forgave me? What? Bruh, stop! No!
Oh god.
No.
That's unique. That is very unique.
Actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, okay. No. No! What the fuck?
Why would, like, oh my god. That's just bruh, please.
You got unfair, and my homie Jesus said so. Yeah, another one is just like extremely like weird. They keep asking for my like IRL side pics and shit. And they posted my art on Reddit as like without tagging the artist and anything. And they didn't link my Twitch. And also they named the artwork Neko Girl. I'm just like, you are my follower and you're posting my art without permission and you called me a cat maid? What? What? Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, it would, yeah, fuck. Okay, I need more water. Can you excuse me?
Go grab some water.
Make me whoosh from your stream, real quick.
Hey, give me a second here. Let's see. So should be this one and whoosh.
Okay, I shall be back.
All right then.
Ooh, turtle cum pizza. I totally forgot about this.
Oh lord. Okay. Hey, we'll redeem. We'll deal with the redeem, so hydrate, yes? Hama. Hey. As the audience, if you have any particular questions you'd like to ask, feel free to fill it in right now. Rip the link posting. It wasn't a link? Yeah. How am I doing? I'm doing perfectly fine. Order a drink, Schweppes Original, coming right up. It'll be over in X number of business days, probably by the end of the world. Good luck, Alex. Wait, Dr. Wingman, no idea. Spooky's jump scare I can ask about, sure.
Man. I can barely even fucking walk straight anymore, shit.
Oh, you're doing that bad?
Oh shit, I dropped my food, fuck.
Yeah. Alright, you good to go?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, in the meantime I asked chat if there were any particular questions they wanted answered, and I've gotten a few. Here and there. Let's see, so... Alright. First one listed here is... Right, from one of my regular fellows. If you weren't playing Apex, what would you be playing instead?
Fuck!
Eh?
Fortnite, no, I'm joking. Yeah, honestly. Okay, I know I said League was a shit game, but it's also a game I'm very good at. Okay? I think...
Why League? Why?
Because I'm good at it! And like, people like watching it, and people like watching me mold. So, yeah,
Oh man, League.
honestly,
Why League?
if it wasn't League, I would play like visual novels like Nekopara Catboys or some shit. Cause yeah, I like visual novels and shit, right? And I don't know. I play cute games like like Neptunia. Yes.
Yeah. Could never get into that series very much myself. But I knew a bunch of fellas that played it practically religiously.
Yeah. I'd probably play something like that. Fuck.
Eh?
Why do you sound so sober? I thought we were drinking the same amount.
Yeah, I am drinking the same amount.
Really?
Yep.
I'm not losing to you. So...
I'm pretty sure you are at this point. How does one say? At times I can be a surprisingly strong drinker. Especially if I've had to deal with bullshit. So, yeah.
Hi. Mika, you're tiny. Alcohol hits you harder. Fight me. Dickhead.
Hey.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, probably be visual novels or like League or something like that.
Homo. Right, a certain
Hi.
Steve was the guy who introduced me to visual novels. Good lord. Anyway, next I was told to ask about Dr. Wingman and Spooky Jump Scare Mansion.
Oh dear.
How dear we talking?
Oh dear. Charities with the boysy.
Okay.
Oh dear, Wingman. I don't know. Like, I like interacting with my chat, but they just flooded my fucking chat with like, "Hey Mika, can you move your ears? Hey Mika, do you like this? Hey Mika." Like, they would ask me 4-5 questions before I could even answer one, and it kept fucking repeating. I would have answered 2 questions by the time they've answered 25.
Oof.
I mean, us 25. I was like, what the fuck?
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah. And they get timed out a lot, right? And it's like, dude, slow down, chill. And they deter people from like wanting to speak. in chat because they just
yeah.
fucking flood it. I was like, I'm playing competitive, right? And like I still really go out of my way to interact with my chat. So I just look over to my second monitor and I just see shit. Stupid fucking questions that I've answered fucking before. And like, yeah, it just got really fucking annoying. So I just got rid of them. Or I guess my mods got rid of them. And they were role playing as a gun. And the wingman was my favorite gun, and their name was fucking Wingman, right?
Wait. I think I might have tuned in on maybe 1 or 2 streams when this fellow was around.
I pick up the gun, and they'd be like, "Oh, Mika's fucking touching me." And Mika, can you
I was around for that.
Cock the gun, please, Mika. Can you shoot me? I'm like,
That was
yeah, it's just like fucking AIDS, man.
Damn, that was a very long line of curses. Okay, nice.
It's just like, fuck, so annoying. So yeah, got rid of that. Thank fuck. I'm for sure they've made an alt, because holy hell, there've been some annoying people, and I think it's just his alts. Alright.
You never know. People do interesting things to circumvent.
Yeah. Spooky's jump scare mansion.
Yep.
Y'all, fuck you.
I tuned in for maybe 5 minutes and heard you scream for at least 4 of it.
I don't do horror games, right? And I have really bad anxiety, and just thinking about playing horror games already makes me scared. So like, I was scaring myself. Like, dumb shit, anything that happened, if I got a follower, if I got a donation, if I got cheer, scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I contributed to that. I threw some bits at you during that one.
Yeah, it's just, holy hell, man, fuck that noise. And it's just, I'm scared of the dark, okay? And I really don't like the unknown. Like,
okay.
When people come to me and be like, Mika, we need to talk later, I'm like, no, we need to talk right now. You are not giving me that shit. You are not saying, I have something serious to talk. No.
So
I'm really bad with that.
So if I were to simply posit this, yeah, Mika, we need to talk later.
No, right now.
Huh?
I just don't like it. It's like, just give me the bad news now. And then it always...
Who's to say this was particularly bad news?
Yeah, I have a really guilty conscience, alright?
Wait.
I don't know why. Like, I'm very inclusive, so I talk to a lot of people, so I try to keep track of everyone, but it's just impossible, right?
It's very difficult keeping up with a lot
So
of
sometimes people
stuff.
come up to me and they're like, why don't you fucking care about me? I'm like, I fucking do. I just struggle, alright? And this is a boy thing or a girl thing. It's just like, when I express this, when I tell people about this, that, I'm really inclusive and shit, right? And I really like making people happy, but sometimes it's just impossible to balance with uni and the work and all that shit. And so people like to me, oh, that's fine, we get it, we understand, you should just cut down on the people you care about. And I'm like, okay, that makes more sense, right? And so I do, but little do I know, everyone that says that to me is like, oh yeah, just stop talking to everyone. But not me. But like, everyone had that fucking mindset. So the moment I started talking to people less and I gave myself more time to breathe, they'd be like, why are you talking to me? I was like, aren't you the person who told me that I should have more time to myself? It's just like, I don't know. Every guy fucking does that to me. It's so shit. And it just sucks.
There are multiple levels of irony here at play, but nonetheless.
Yeah. And so I have severe anxiety about that. Whenever someone says, we need to talk, Or, yeah. So I can't handle it. Like, I literally have a fucking panic attack nowadays because so much shit gets misunderstood and so many people like, you don't care about me. It's just like, it just sucks. It's just like, I fucking care. I care about fucking all of you. Like, even if I haven't talked to you much, I would sacrifice quite a bit for your happiness. But it's just, I can't do that for everyone at all fucking times, you know? Like, pretty much, like, my purpose in life is to help others. Like, I kind of like, oh, yeah, I'm not that important. Yeah, I know I'm pretty, like, I've achieved a lot, but like, I don't know, I just, I don't really care too much about my own achievements. Like, I made my parents proud, and I made myself proud, and that's really all that matters, right? But like, I would feel more happy if I had a positive impact on other people's lives than becoming, like, fucking famous or something, like, whatever, right? I do like getting praise, and I do like people talking about me in a positive way, like, Mika was really helpful and, like, has had a positive impact in my life or something. Yeah, I want to do that, but, like, yeah. So when people say that I don't care, but it makes me so fucking angry, because that is simply just not true. It's just, I can't perfectly give everyone attention all the time. I can't do that. You know?
Yeah.
Sucks. So yeah, oh my god, I was talking about like jump scare mansion, but yeah, no, it's...
No, that's perfectly fine. We're at the point in the interview where it can be as tangential as you wish.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, because of that, I have severe anxiety and like a lot of other things. Just, I don't know, life kind of sucks sometimes. Like, I try my best to make people happy and do the right thing, but I just get fucked upside down. It kind of sucks. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it does come back to that parasocial mindset and just full-on social mindset, because at some point you're eventually going to have to make those cuts about who you should care about, who you shouldn't necessarily care as much about. And I'll say with the speed that you're growing at, expect to make a lot of cuts over the next few months, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just, even when shitty people, and I know they're shitty people, like, guilt trip me, I take what they say to heart. When someone who's a complete fucking asshole to me and are like not an understanding person, or like, man, you're so heartless, and I'm like, I believe it. Like, I don't know why. And even if majority of people say that I'm a great person, I would just kind of toss that, because anxiety does that. It's not really rational. And yeah, just like, man, maybe I am like up myself. Maybe I could be nicer, or I'm not trying hard enough to show people that I'm appreciative. And then I just get into my own head, and then I just start fucking hating myself, and then I'm a gloomy shit, and then it just gets into that cycle, and then I'm like, wait, aren't I just being an attention whore? You know?
Yeah.
I was like, shit, I'm really fucking worth it. Why am I like this? You know? It just keeps getting worse and worse, and then I just get into like a depression spiral. Yeah, like, I'm really going to need to learn how to deal with that, especially since I'm going to be at like 3K followers in 2.5 months. It's just gonna get worse. And I'm going to need to learn how to cut shit people out of my life, but
anyhow,
I might need a psychologist for that, because I'm not doing a good job.
yeah. Odds are, I'll say, seek professional help if required.
Yeah.
Because it's usually more helpful than otherwise.
Right.
For now, though, take a sip of water.
stuck.
But yeah, it pretty much follows that mindset. As a streamer, you are not a psychologist either. So if chat does come to you with like ridiculous problems and whatnot, you're not necessarily the one who should be answering them either. So if it ever does come to that, my simple recommendation is just redirect the person.
Yeah.
Just be like, I can't help you. Send them off. It'll spare yourself the mental burden that comes along with it as well. Because at the very least, you should figure that you're sending them off to someone who can actually help them out properly.
Actually help them properly, yeah. Next meme.
Next meme. Let's see if someone did ask another question, because I do believe there was like one or two more. Straight from the audience. Ah, yes, there's a very simple one here from Sasha. Does this mean that she can outdrink you?
Huh? You're like smaller than me, Sasha. What do you mean? I'm like, imagine being my predator, big, bad, scary, wealthy, but like, you're still smaller than me. Square up!
Hey.
Alright.
Oh.
But like, honestly, man, I just want to hug Sasha. She's so fluffy. Oh wow.
Hey.
But yeah, I hope she doesn't outdrink me.
This is the part where I say she can definitely outdrink me, so if I finish you off tonight, you're screwed.
Shit. Oh dear. So.
The other particular question, let's see, I'll preface this by saying, are you very particular when it comes to the model of plane that you fly, or not necessarily?
Well, I guess most jets are cool. I just don't like Airbuses, not because of bad engineering. It's just they have a fucking joystick. Imagine controlling a fucking $100 million aircraft with like 300, 400, 500 people in it with a fucking joystick, bro. What? It's just yuck. And I just like Yerks and Boeings and like Bombardiers and like Embraers, you know, they're just nice. But prop planes can be fun as well, but I don't like Cessnas because of the weird throttle thing. It's a fucking pipe shit that you pull out. Yeah. I've flown jets. They're fun.
Yeah, the specific question in which case was, if you were to suggest a plane that everyone should at least give a chance of being on, what would it be?
A fucking... Like an extra 300, I think that's what it's called. Extra 300? It's what, you know, there's planes that you see at like there's Red Bull flying competition plane. Let's go! Aerobatics aircraft, baby.
Oh god.
Yeah.
They're meant to be like
definitely.
Those
are fucking fun.
Really high G as well, if you maneuver them
Hell
certain
yeah.
ways. Oh.
Like people probably expect like jets or shit, but nah. Those are fun and
acrobatic
pretty,
planes.
Yeah, accessible, I guess.
I imagine one could more or less book a joyride on one of those at some point, but...
Hi.
Let's see, in which case I'll extend this question a little. What are your thoughts on flight simulators?
It's what I was obsessed with from like a really young age until I actually flown a real aircraft, I guess.
Oh, okay.
It was just, I couldn't afford all this payware aircraft, so I kind of just torrented all of it. I downloaded a lot of pirated planes onto Microsoft Flight Simulator X, and it was just so cool to be able to interact with like the interiors of such complex and large aircrafts, right?
Because yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator is very detailed.
Yeah, and I love attention to detail, right? And it just I don't know, like computer graphics back then weren't amazing, but to me they were way more than enough. I really liked it, and I don't know, I just played it for hours and hours. It was just entertaining to me. But
these days Microsoft Flight Sim does actually win a lot of awards, actually.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, yeah.
It's just when I actually flown an aircraft, I'm just like, holy hell, this is like 20 times fucking cooler, and it is a lot harder, cause you have to actually communicate with control tower. And like I used to have really bad anxiety with talking to control tower, because it's professional. It's the real shit. You're on the same frequency with airliners and everything. You can't be a fucking clown, because you will get in trouble, and you are responsible for shit. And you are legally liable for a lot of things, right?
Like, say if you were to come in for landing, what kind of communication? What would the communication sound like then? Like, what would you be saying?
Well, I guess like for Bankstown Airport or something, or Sydney, it's just like you'd come in, you'd be like, Bankstown Tower, and then your type of aircraft, let's say Citation Jet Delta Alpha Alpha. Then you say your location, and they have like usually a few locations near the airport, which serves as like an inbound point, right?
Inbound point? Okay, so like, say Bankstown Airport. What kind of inbound points are we looking at?
You would have 2 RN, which are like radio towers, and you'd also have Prospect. Prospect. You know Prospect, right? It's just a big fuck off lake. And you'd be like, Bankstown Tower, Citation Jet, Delta Alpha Alpha, Prospect 1500. That'd be your altitude that you'd be coming in, and then you'd be like, with Delta or Lima or whatever weather information you have, and then you'd be like, yeah, inbound, and then they'd be like, okay, join, your number 2, number 1, or whatever. Join like downwind for runway 29 left. Blah blah blah, and then you'd repeat that back, and you continue that altitude, and once you get closer, say you join downwind, then you'd clear for visual approach, blah blah blah. Then yeah, they'd be like, you're cleared for landing, and then you'd be like, cleared to land. It's Delta Alpha Alpha, and yeah, for 29 left or whatever fucking runway they give you. Yeah. And for takeoff, it'd be like, Sydney Tower, Citation Delta Alpha Alpha, at holding point Alpha rate 29 left, ready for upwind departure. And then yeah, they be like, cured for takeoff. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. It's like another language, but
it functionally feels like one, definitely.
It's very logical, but it's kind of tongue. It sounds cool. It kind of sounds like a fucking Tom Cruise dickhead, but like it's cool, and it is a tongue twister though. But the good thing about it, despite being a tongue twister, the phonetic alphabet is amazing, because I'm a fucking idiot, and my pronunciation was really fucked. So I don't know, I got tongue twisted, and I was like, Juliet, like, Wanka Yiski instead of Whiskey Yankee. Like, everyone on radio fucking laughed at me, but the thing is, you could hear Yiski as whiskey and
I see.
Wanky as, Yankee, but because of the whole sound. But I just said Wanky Yiski instead of Yankee whiskey. It's
Homo,
like,
homo.
Mika, what the fuck are you doing, idiot? Yeah. Yeah. I'm a fucking idiot, but I'm pretty proficient now, but I still sometimes make that mistake because my local airport, right? It's runway 11 right, and I'd be like one-way 11 white. I was like, wait, shit. Like, because you'd have to say it fast when it's really busy. You'd want to take off, and you're like one-way. You're like one-way 11 white. It's like, fuck, man.
Oh.
Runway 11 right. It's just try saying it in like a whole like sentence. Like,
I can imagine.
thanks,
Yeah.
Tower, Cherokee, Zulu, Foxtrot, Yankee, holding point Alpha Ray 29, no, runway 11 right, ready for, you know, it's just like, fuck.
I'm just imagining.
Yeah, it's rough,
Yeah,
especially if English is not your forte, I guess.
Because I just, like, I simply, like, how does one put it? I used to take piano lessons around said airport. So
Hi.
I'd actually end up visiting there almost every week at the time. And
Oh,
yeah,
suka.
the layout of it, I'm thinking, wait, where the hell would 11 white be? Like 11 right, 11 right, not 11 white. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. So Bankstown is very simple, right? It's just three, parallel runways.
So they're all lined up there? Or...
Yeah, it's like a compass. 1-1 would mean the runway is starting at the 110 degrees, and 2-9 is the complete opposite, which is 290 degrees. That's how runways are like. That's how they get the number. It's just what degree they're coming from. Yeah, and they change throughout the day because of the wind direction and
okay.
also the sun being in your fucking eyes when you're coming in for landing. It's really fucking annoying.
Could imagine, yeah.
So yeah. That's how they name it. And runway 11 right is the most cursed fucking runway you could ever try to pronounce.
Is it at least easy to land on then?
And it is shit to land on because the sun is in your eye. I don't like it. Fuck that runway. Fuck that shit. 290 left is better. Yeah.
Man, yeah, piloting does sound like almost completely different jargon, but then again, I've been on radio, and radio is complete jargon as well, for the most part.
Right.
Because when you're with your radio operator in the room, you just start spouting all of these random cues of what they need to change and mix, and it's like, this is fine, yeah, just up the gain over there, up this, that, blah, 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 and it's just... Oh man, it only gets worse when you incorporate stage directions as well. Like, if you ever try to do a theatrical play or whatnot and you happen to be the audio mixer, sometimes they'll also put you in charge of lighting as well.
Yeah.
And what you end up with is needing to shout out spotlights 1, 2, preset 4, blah blah blah, and just throw everything out. If not, let's say, if not 3 and 4 crossover, follow this, follow that, blah blah blah. And it gets rather intense in certain kind of circumstances. If it's any kind of dance scene, you're rather screwed, because now you're managing both audio and spotlighting at the same time.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, one person in chat, don't even land, just parachute.
Yeah, dude. Imagine if Australian radios were more Australian. They're like, mate, can I fucking just full send it, cuz? And the radio tower's just like, yeah, mate, fucking send it, can't. If only. Yeah, mate, can I, instead of requesting upwind, crosswind departure, and in Australia just be like, yeah, can I just fucking full fang it to the left, eh? Yeah, imagine.
Okay, so I've had that kind of experience once, just once. Okay, so there is a complete difference when you're on public FM radio and have to be like completely say-so and everything, and be like, yeah, I'm talking to like a university professor and interviewing them on radio. Compared to if you're out in the sticks and maybe like, I don't know, Campbelltown Community Radio, and you're just like, yeah, can't. Get on here. Get on here.
Yeah. Go on, son. Go on, Sean!
Oh, God. And
Yeah, oh dear.
like, the further west you go, the less they give a shit about how you act on radio, is the thing. Even if you're on a public FM radio. They start giving less shits. The closer you are to CBD, though, the more you have to watch your language.
Australian teachers are pretty, like, a lot of them just don't give a shit. If you're pissing them off, they will tell you you're fucking pissing them off.
Chat's requesting full-on Aussie, so we may as well comply, you know?
You might.
Yeah, mate. Well...
I think my Aussie impression is more intense than yours.
Very much so. I'm actually
Your hate
surprised
fucking they can't.
considering
What a
the
loiter.
fucking area. Yeah.
Shaka Shashigi man, fainting gun, where's my shilling money?
It's just fucking Siggy Butt Brain at that point.
Shiggy butt brain. So not very cute.
No, the Aussie impression's fucking great, I'll say.
It's
the Aussie
it's
impression.
accurate because it's just what I see in
Yeah,
near I live.
In that area, yeah, I'm not surprised.
I'm from the area, cuz.
I grew up in that fucking area and dealt with them kind of cunts as well. But hey, still kind of weird when I'm in an interview with, say, an American instead, and I drop a cunt, and it's just like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, Americans, Australians are pretty, I don't know, desensitized, I guess.
We're a laid back bunch.
Yeah,
That's just how it is.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone went to me and were like, oi, dickhead. I'd just be like, what can't? You know?
Yeah,
and we just, like, laugh it off. You know? It's like, whatever. Americans be like, what did you say? Yeah, they're very uptight.
Yeah. During my time at school, it was a lot of, oi, dickhead, get over here.
Yeah. Oi, can't!
Surprisingly, with my lot, cunt wasn't actually used that often. Not until I got to uni. But when I got to uni, cunt was dropped everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Calling up a lawyer for a banter, bro. Nah.
True.
For a while, when I was on radio, I more or less considered the way I delivered things pretty much under the case of being sophisticated when delivering it. Because you'd end up mixing all the Aussie slang and jargon as well.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Is jaywalking illegal here? Yes, technically.
But no one really fucking cares.
No one calls about it. None of the cops
No
will
one
call you out
actually
on it.
fucking cares. Sophisticated.
Yep. Sophisticated language. It's great. Alright then. Let's move on to the final seeded question at this point then, shall we?
Right.
No need to take a particular drink. This question itself is about drinks. Recommend a drink. Any drink at all. Doesn't necessarily need to be alcoholic, just your drink of choice if you'd wish to take one.
Oh, well, this is just nice, with or without alcohol. Just lemon lime bitters.
Oh, yes. Good stuff.
It's just very, very nice. And for the non-alcoholic one, like strictly non-alcoholic, I'd be concerned if you put alcohol in this. Taro milk tea with lychee jelly or something.
Oh, yeah.
Whew, milk tea or boba, that's a good shit. But yeah, I like lemon lime bitters with the, the classic Angostura bitters. It's just, it's just good. And let me see if this is actually what it is. Yeah, Sex on the Beach. I don't know why the fuck it's called that, but like,
Sex
cranberry.
Sex on the Beach. trying to recall the story behind that.
Cranberry is good because it masks the taste of cheap vodka and peach schnapps and like all that shit, good shit. And I pretty much like sweet drinks that get you fucked up, despite it tasting like soda or like something just sweet.
Oh, so you'd be the kind that would order a Long Island iced tea. I see.
Yeah. That was gonna be the next thing I mentioned. Yeah, perfect.
That one is just an entire glass of trouble, essentially.
Oh hell yeah!
Like it is.
Taro milk tea is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Long Island iced tea is surprisingly strong. Is the thing.
Yeah, it hits you like a fucking truck when you don't expect it.
It has the nickname of Lady Killer, for that particular reason.
Yeah. That would knock me out, and Sasha would be laughing.
Sasha's the kind that for the past, I think 2 weeks at this point, has just been going with straight whiskey.
Damn, I've been going with straight vodka. Hot damn.
Hello.
I guess she's more classy than me.
Whiskey takes a while to get your head around. Like, I used to be someone which went for straight vodka as well. Because it's just easy.
I loved straight whiskey, right? But it's just that I liked mixing drinks, and there is only so much you can mix with whiskey, I guess.
Whiskey actually has quite a few interesting cocktails you can try. The issue is they're all very classy, very bitter cocktails.
Yeah, bitter is a bit of an oof for me. It's just rum is cool. I like rum.
Rum you can make a lot of sweet drinks for the most part.
Yeah, I like sweet drinks. So which is why vodka is like a safe choice for me. Sometimes I'd be lazy. I could just drink it straight. I'm used to that rat poison taste, and you can make some pretty like interesting cocktails with it. So yeah, it's just I'd either go that or rum with like, because whiskey is less versatile, I reckon, but it's still very, very nice when it's a good quality whiskey.
Definitely, yeah. Like in my case, let's say favorite spirit is by far gin, and then after that's whiskey in my case. Mainly because with gin you can, like, gin is probably by far the most versatile for mixing. Like,
oh hell yeah.
Gin is made to be mixed. That stuff, perfect for all kind of mixing. Like, whereas vodka...
You gotta send me, like,
yeah, sure.
a good gin to get.
Oh, there's plenty out there. It depends on the kind of taste that you're trying to mix for, though.
We're in the same area. Just, you can recommend me, because we pretty much got, like, the identical prices, you know? I don't really know what to get, like, because...
yeah. Skywolf's recommendation right there. Rokujin is, I'll say, in Australia, it's a bit on the pricier side of things.
Yeah,
sets you back at like 55 per bottle for Rokujin, which is kind of annoying.
I feel like it's 55 on a good day. It's usually 60 plus.
Yeah. Depends. My local bottler is about 55, I think.
Hook me up.
Someday, maybe someday.
Yeah, it's just it's just there'd be some people would be like, your absolute vodka is pretty solid, and then there'd be other people would be like, that's fucking trash tier. It's just like,
no,
I don't know, man.
When it comes to vodka, my personal taste is just like, oh, you're having Smirnoff, you fucking, why? Pretty much
basic. So what do you think? Is Absolute like a solid choice?
Absolute is like, it's on the same tier as Grey Goose for me, I guess.
Okay.
Like it's alright. It's alright, pretty much.
It's just I can get a bottle of Absolute for 1 liter for like $50, and I'd be like, hey, that's pretty. That's pretty affordable.
For efficiency, that's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. I can tell you where to get it.
Come on. Do recommend.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had vodka in a very long time, actually, because a friend from Korea, in my case, actually ruined vodka for me, or ruined cheap vodka for me.
Oh dear, what did they give you?
Let's see. He gave me Russian Standard and one other. which I forget the name of because it was in just pure Russian. So both of those two. Whereas most vodka, yes, feels like you're drinking rat poison essentially. This stuff felt very clear and very smooth.
Very clear. That's what I felt with like New Zealand's or Finland's. What the fuck is the Finnish one called? I don't know, something like Finnish vodka. I think it was Finlandia and 42 and below. I don't know, it felt very clean compared to like Aldi's $30 vodka.
Aldi's vodka. I see the Aldi next to the airport. Yeah.
I got very accustomed to Aldi's shitty cheap ass vodka, and so when I tried like the more expensive ones, I was like, "Hey, this doesn't actually taste like it's gonna fucking kill me."
Homo.
Yeah.
There is, let's see, there's a certain bunch of friends from a certain lot which introduced me to drinking, and that more or less inspired most of my taste for drinking to come. And one of the most common things was a certain fellow starting by R decided to just go like, hey Iko, here, have this. And it was just over and over vodka, then soju, and then like eventually he busted out the tequila and just like, bruh, please.
Yeah,
And
I remember
that tequila was just like and that completely put me off tequila for a really long time.
Fair enough. I started drinking. Well, I remember when I was, my parents are kind of like alcoholics. They were really successful. They are really successful people, but like, they just come home and just have a fucking drink because they're just so sick of everyone's shit. And
fair enough.
I was like, I don't really want to be like that. My dad gets pretty abusive when he drinks, so I'm like, yeah, I'm never gonna drink. But then, humans and
you
temptations.
became a pilot, yeah.
And I became a pilot, and peer pressure. But I didn't even feel like it was pressure. I'm just a curious person. Like, I don't think I'm a bad person, and I wouldn't go out of my way to do illegal things. But like, if it's there, I'm like, yeah, dude.
When it came to drinking, it was definitely my high school friends that influenced it. Good lord.
Yeah, I just went to like events and parties and shit that were like, when people like bought out like function rooms at like hotels and shit, and they'd have like a bar and there'd be like a bartender, right? And they just assume that everyone is of age, so they didn't check your ID. So when I went to those for the first time, they're like, what do you want? And then they like started naming all of this shit. I was like, wait, I'm literally 15. But I was like, oh shit, this is my chance. Let's go, baby.
Oh, yeah.
And I tried like a pear cider, and I was like, I don't know, it was like Recorder League or something. And I was just like, this is, if this is what alcohol is, holy shit, let's go, baby. Yeah. It just went downhill from there.
Well, oddly enough, cider is one of those things I actually do terribly with. The thing is, you give me like 2 or 3 ciders, you're actually going to knock me out.
Yeah, they're just very easy to drink most of the time.
They kill me for some reason.
Yeah.
Like cocktails, I can handle a decent few and still be fine. Straight spirits, I can handle a lot of and be really fine. So, for instance, what I'm doing currently now with whiskey anyway. But yeah, if you hand me a couple of ciders, I am dead.
Noted.
If I ever go drinking with you, I swear to God.
Cider, please. It's just, the aftertaste is weird sometimes, but I don't know. I feel like strawberry and lime cider is some of like, it's just my favorite drink, really.
Oh.
But yeah, I kind of forgot about it really, because I had like goody two shoe friends and they didn't really want to drink. But then when they became 18 and whatnot, it just yeah, it was just fun, you know, getting like not the. I mean, I'm kind of a party animal. Not gonna lie, I like going to like some, you know, those fucking rich cunt North Sydney parties where there's a lot of alcohol and weed and shit. But for the most part, going out with friends or colleagues and stuff at a bar after work or something, I just like that. You can complain about your boss, complain about shit customers, complain about a shit flight, and you just vibe, you know? You don't get like fucking shit faced. But you know, you can still just chill. Probably shouldn't drive, but
probably shouldn't.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think it's great. I feel like, you know, alcohol, like being an alcoholic is bad, obviously, but I'm not the type of person to be like, no, drinking's bad, you shouldn't drink at all. Like, not gonna lie, people who are like, don't drink at all, drinking's bad, you're fucking cringe if you drink. It's like, come on, man. You know, it's like sometimes it's just
straight-edged people are a bit.
Yeah. It's just a really good mood setter, and some alcohol just tastes fucking good, you know?
Hey,
yeah.
But yeah.
That answers that question, I reckon.
I'll recommend back a drink, odds are. Because when it comes to vodka, there's only one drink I usually mix with vodka. And that is a Moscow Mule. So... how does one describe this in... It's essentially a alcoholic ginger ale.
Oh yeah. Spicy ginger beer and lime juice.
Yep.
Huh.
It's a
that
very simple
actually
drink.
sounds very intriguing.
It's a very simple drink, and it turned around my impression of ginger ale. Because I actually did not like ginger beer or ginger ale at all before drinking one of these things. Then my best friend went ahead and mixed me one, and I was like, shit, alright. I'm not a fan of ginger ale, but I'll give it a shot.
I don't like ginger drinks because it just goes well with a lot of food. It's just kind of spicy and it's like sweet. And
this
it's
particular
just
drink
not that expensive.
This particular drink's very easy to make. You don't really have, you just stir it. Is the thing.
Yeah.
So whereas most cocktails, a lot of the fancier ones, you have to actually pull out a shaker, go to town on the damn thing, just to get the right level of dilution. For here, you just stir it. And that's it. Very simple to make.
Yeah.
If I were to recommend the more complex version of a Moscow Mule, roughly the same kind of flavors, but a little more nuanced, then my next recommendation is my favorite drink, which would be what's called a Suffering Bastard. This one instead... So, remember how I said my two favorite spirits are whiskey and gin? This one is specifically the whiskey and gin version of a Moscow Mule, essentially.
Oh yeah.
So you mix an ounce of... Ginger? Let's see. Yeah, has the ginger ale taste as well. You mix 1 ounce of whiskey, scotch or bourbon. That kind of determines the name of this damn drink, actually. Bourbon if you're making a Suffering Bastard. Wait, no. Scotch if you're making a Suffering Bastard. Bourbon if you're making a Dying Bastard.
Sucker.
Then you add an ounce of gin, an ounce of fresh lime juice, and a dash of Angostura bitters. Shake that up. Pour it up. Pour it out into an iced glass, and then you just fill the rest up with chilled ginger ale. The taste is really smooth. Way too smooth, honestly. It is one of those kinds of drinks where... It's one of those kinds of drinks where you'll drink it, not realize that you're dying, then you'll actually die.
No, yeah.
Hence the name, kind of. Well, the name of the drink came from some very, very different context, but yeah. The context itself was... It was made in Cairo, Egypt. It was more or less meant as a drink for World War II soldiers at the time. So this is more of a modern cocktail compared to some of the older stuff. And this one specifically was a case of, oh, all of these suffering bastards coming in from the war, I guess we'll mix this up. So they tried figuring a drink that was soothing, easily refreshing, and something that you wouldn't mind having out in the desert.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's what they came up with. The suffering bastard for all those suffering bastards out there. And in some particular army units, it actually became a commissioned drink, so something that would actually be on demand as requested on the front line. So it's a drink with an interesting history. But yeah, with what you've got on you, I would most definitely recommend making yourself a Moscow Mule at some point.
Hell yeah.
Very easy drink, very straightforward. It will tie you over when it comes to vodka-based drinks, for the most part.
Yeah. Catch me in the trenches with a mixer.
Yeah. That's very much what you'll end up with out there if you were to ever serve in the desert. On the other hand, last question of this interview, recommend something to eat.
There.
Eh?
I put in chat. It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as that.
MashaAllah, bro. Hello, snack pack. Cousin.
You got denied by chat filter.
Really?
HSP though. Okay. HSP. What are the free sources then? What are the free sources, Mika?
Barbecue, chili, and garlic.
Yes, good. You've got the Holy Trinity. Good.
It's just good shit. Who doesn't love crunchy fries and like meat and donut meat and like succulent chicken and sweet, spicy, and savory sauces to tie it up? It's just holy shit. Give me fucking cancer. Give me diabetes. I don't care. This tastes good. It's just. Wallah, it's haram, but it's fine. It's not haram, bro. It's fucking halal, cause.
Yeah, it's full on halal.
Yeah, it's full on halal, bro. But
it's good shit.
Aside from that, if you want to be, okay, I don't even think this is healthier, but it's more lighter, I guess. More a succulent Chinese meal. This is the Mokasi manifest, but. I love me, like a good Chinese fried rice with sweet and sour pork.
Yep. Good stuff.
That shit is fucking great. Yeah. Yeah, I like the typical Chinese sweet and sour sauce. You can't really go wrong with it. You can have it with pork or chicken or... Wait, sweet and sour beef sounds weird now that I think about it. I don't know, it might work.
It works if it's thinly sliced.
Okay, yeah. And fried rice with like leftover barbecue pork and like cheap frozen prawns that have no flavor in them but a decent texture. Like, I don't know, man. Cheap Chinese fried rice that has MSG in it. Let's go! It's good shit. It's good shit. Yeah.
I don't think, but surprisingly, both of those meals were introduced to me by Steve. What the hell?
Yeah.
Those exact two meals were the things that I specifically remember eating with that bastard. God.
MSG is the way.
MSG, yeah. There's certain ramen places in Sydney even that dump in a lot of MSG. Specifically the place next to Kinokuniya. That place runs with full MSG.
Or like the sushi place?
Not the sushi place.
What do you mean, like Region's
ramen
place?
The ramen place. The ramen place next to Kinokuniya. Specifically.
There's a ramen place next to Kinokuniya?
I forget the exact name of it.
Is it new?
No. It's been there for ages. Like when you go up the escalator to Kino. If you look backwards, that's the ramen.
Oh, there's a ramen place? I always saw like the ribs, like the burger, like what's it called? The burger place called Ribbed?
Grilled.
Grilled. Okay, yeah, and there's the sushi like.
Oh yeah, the sushi place there is known as one of the higher quality ones there.
Yeah.
And then next to that is Yayoi, which is like teishoku.
Yeah, I'm a poor cunt, so I just walk downstairs, walk over to Regent's place, which is kind of near the Gongcha and KFC, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. And there's like, or even downstairs of Kinokuniya, like the train station-ish area, there'd be like the food court, right? Next to the subway, I think there's like a Japanese place.
Yep, definitely.
The gyudon and I don't know, the katsu shit, good shit.
Mappen and Oiden would be the places. Yeah.
Yeah. Good shit.
Those are good value for money. Definitely.
Yeah.
I normally go there after karaoke, pretty much.
Oh hell yes, same. Holy shit, yeah. Pretty fun.
Yeah, the
Sydney
karaoke
gang.
places, there's like 3 places near there, pretty much.
Hi.
Yeah, there used to be Mizuya. Mizuya got replaced by an arcade now.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I went there for my birthday.
Yeah,
I literally went there for my 18th.
Mizuya's gone. It died in 2020.
That's sad. Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I went there for my 18th. Such.
Yeah, Mizuya lost business and it's now replaced by. I forget the exact name of the arcade, but yeah, there's an arcade there now.
That's actually so sad. I can't ever go to where I celebrated my birthday. Such. Oh well.
It's a very large arcade now. Instead, it takes up the entire basement of Mizuya.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I'm just hoping that the pandemic doesn't shut down my favorite karaoke place, which is what's it called, Echo Point, because they're one of the few places that do offer the Joy Sound selection of things.
Yeah, for Mizuya, I did like $300 and something package where I could just infinitely like order food.
Oh wow!
And like had a few hours of like karaoke. Yeah, it was that, and my friend just ordered ramen, sushi, and everything. It was just like a fucking stupid buffet in that room.
Wow.
And we were all like, I was getting drunk. I was singing really gay fucking what's like something parade by what's the name? My Chemical Romance.
The Black
oh
Parade.
My God.
Wait, how do you forget the Black Parade?
Yeah. I was like screaming that song, dude. So, yeah. Yeah, it was. Those were the days I missed when I was a young boy. Yeah, I missed pre COVID-19 shit.
Pre-COVID was fun times.
Yeah. Kind of cursed nowadays.
That more or less sums up the interview. Anyhow.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Hi. Likewise, thanks for being a guest. Now, let's see if I can find someone to raid. Actually, I know exactly who I'm raiding tonight.
Nani? Kiari? Sasha! Hey, thank you for tuning in, guys. And yeah, definitely, if you're all from my channel, give him a follow. Also, give me a follow if you're from his, because I'm 1 away from 2,700. Thanks.
Hi. Yep, definitely. Fellas, head over there sometime. Alright. Now then, I'll switch over to the ending scene and then send off a raid.
Alright.